Ada, embajador, ¿cuál es la importancia de Taglit y qué es Taglit para los jóvenes? What's the importance of Taglit?
Taglit is the largest project in the Jewish world today. It has three major goals: to connect young Jews to the Jewish identity, to connect them to Israel, and to connect them to the Jewish people. It's very important for me to say that there is only 1 million young Jews in the world today between the ages of 18 and 26. Only 1 million. If we make sure that these young Jews marry Jews and raise the kids Jewish, there will be a prosperous future for the Jews, the Jewish people in Israel. If we lose them, then our future is threatened.
That's one of the most important things that worry about the community all around the world. The Jews, when they get out of school and they are outside the community and they are all around, to get them back into the community and to get them back involved with Israel. What is Taglit doing for that? What is the...
So Taglit actually takes the young people between the ages of 18 to 26 for a 10-day educational trip to Israel. And the trip is based on three major themes. One is the history of the Jewish people, the other one is the history of Israel, and the third, which is now becoming more enlarged and more important, is Israel as a startup nation, modern Israel, where we connect the young Jews to the concept of innovation, and we show them the concept of Israel as a startup nation, and that connects them beautifully to the Jewish identity and to Israel.
After these 10 days, is there a follow-up with these boys? Is there something going around with them?
First of all, we have a very sound and big research over the past 17 years that we exist. Just to give you the numbers, over the 17 years of our existence, Taglit brought more than 600,000 people to Israel from 67 countries. Yes, it's a big O. And if you think about this year, we brought 49,000 people to Israel. So it's more than all the Jewish community in Mexico.
Yes.
Right? And when you look at the results, you see that as far as Jewish identity, upon returning back, 70% of our participants marry Jewish and raise the kids Jewish, as opposed to only 40% of the people that don't come with us and they stay in the waiting list. Right. So it's a huge difference, and we can say that Taglit cut assimilation by 50%. The other very important result is that 50% of the people that come with us come back to Israel within 1 or 2 years to study, to work, for internship, to volunteer, and this makes a long-time connection with Israel, and this is very, very important.
With 10 days of visiting Israel, you get this?
Yes.
How do you do it? Because 10 days is, you don't see, there are so much things to do in Israel, to see, to watch, to
I think the secret of Taglit lies in several factors. One is that it's a group experience. We bring the young people in groups of 40 with 2 madrichim, and we add to each group 8 Israeli soldiers that are at their age, and the relationship that are created within the group and between the people from abroad and Israelis are very deep, are very emotional, and people really go through a major transformation throughout these 10 days, which give us all these amazing results.
Embajador, usted que ya conoce la comunidad en México, le ha tocado convivir, ya ha hecho una magnífica relación además con Israel en ese sentido. ¿Cómo ve Taglit para los jóvenes de México? Porque son jóvenes muy diferentes a lo que sucede en Estados Unidos, donde sí están muy separados. Aquí los jóvenes sí están muy integrados, por lo menos a las familias. ¿Cómo ve este programa para los jóvenes de México?
Bueno, el nombre Taglit significa descubrir, ¿no? Entonces yo diría que en el caso de México estamos hablando de redescubriendo a Israel. Ya hay 930 mexicanos que han participado en este programa, y es un programa estratégico del gobierno de Israel en conjunto con las comunidades en el mundo para atraer a los jóvenes y conectarlos no solamente con su pasado, sino más bien, como dijo la profesora Ada, que también con el futuro. Queremos crear un nuevo liderazgo de jóvenes judíos que vengan a Israel, aunque no sea por primera vez, y que se mezclen, integren en el mundo de la innovación y la tecnología israelí.
Dijo algo importante, embajador, aunque no sea la primera vez. Hay muchos programas, hay varios programas en Israel de ayuda para el que no ha visitado Israel, para el que no ha estado en Israel. Este es diferente, escogen a los mejores, escogen a la gente, va el que gusta, como dices, es para formar líderes, y no importa si ya estuvieron en Israel. ¿Cómo se selecciona o cómo participa algún joven en este proyecto?
Bueno, en general no sé cómo exactamente es el proceso de selección, pero cualquier joven que puede viajar a Israel y tiene interés y quiere integrarse, la idea en el caso de México, como no es su primera visita, es realmente buscar el marco correcto para que no vayan a Israel sin un marco y sin un programa, y así también pues, se puede atraer a los jóvenes que no ven en Israel necesariamente un lugar donde desarrollarse. La primera visita es una visita de turismo, de conectarse con sus
tercero,
raíces.
secundaria, Akshara.
Claro, y esta visita ya es un paso más, es realmente integrarse en la sociedad israelí. Algunos se quedan en Israel, se meten, se integran en la industria de innovación, emprendimiento, y así forjan la relación entre Israel y sus comunidades, sus países, como es el caso de México.
Ada, how do you see Mexico? The ambassador just explained something. How do you see it from outside? The people from Mexico, they have been participating, it has been going there. How do you see the community in Mexico and the participation?
Well, obviously Mexico is a unique and a leading community in the Jewish world, and maybe it's the jewel in the crown. But in the end of the day, Mexico is 40,000 Jews, and we have to worry about the whole Jewish people. We have 8 million Jews outside of Israel, and we really need to worry about the future of everybody. I think that the connection of Taglit with the Jewish community in Mexico is very unique, because we very much appreciate everything that the community is doing with the young people throughout the Jewish education. What we bring into the table is an added value, as the ambassador said, in the form of innovation. We allow the kids to discover Israel from the point of view of startup nation, of innovation, of the universities, so many things that are relevant to their life, because they are coming to Taglit to look for the future, to see in what ways Israel can now be relevant to the future and to the leaders and to the business people and to the creators and innovators that they want to become in their life. And in that way, it's a new perspective that we are adding to this excellent education, that this Jewish education that these kids are coming with.
You say about Jewish education, you say about many things that it has to cover these kids. Is there any special characteristic that who wants to apply has to have? There is an application form. How does it work for all who are here in this interview and wants to say, I want to go, I want to be in Taglit, I want to participate? How does it work for you?
The idea of Taglit is to bring as many people as possible. So the criteria for being accepted is not excluding, it's including, which means that we will take any young Jew in the world that is between the age of 18 and 26 and has not come to Israel for a long program after the age of 18, which means that almost everybody is now
18
until 18 to 26, and we are now actually thinking about even enlarging the bar and looking at people between 27 and 32.
Can you do it around 53?
Yes,
it will be a good opportunity for us
yes, you
to
can.
be there.
You can, but not with Taglit, with something similar.
Now in Mexico, what's next for you here in Mexico? What is the next steps? Just to finish, to people to know.
We came to Mexico, and we're working also with the ambassador around the issue really of innovation. We are seeking to develop partnership with the Jewish community here in Mexico, so that we can be more effective working with the millennial Jews all over the world, and in particular with young Jews from Mexico. So together, working on the basis of innovation, we can do something together. We built last year in Tel Aviv an amazing innovation center where we show young Jews from all over the world all the areas in which Israel is leading the world today, like security, like health, like space, like transportation, like water, like agriculture. And it's very, very important for the young people to see that Israel is leading in all this area. And the beautiful thing of it is that we connect this to Jewish tradition, to Jewish studies, and to Jewish tikkun olam. So all of these things, when you put them together, give sense of meaning to the young generation that is so much looking for it, and that's important for us.
Embajador, el último mensaje para los jóvenes, para que se acerquen, participen.
Bueno, el mensaje es que los jóvenes de México de entre 18 y 26 toman este programa como un programa importante, y el segundo punto que es realmente que se forma aquí una sociedad entre la comunidad judía y Taglit, porque al final es un proyecto del gobierno, un proyecto estratégico, y necesitamos socios. No estamos aquí para buscar donaciones, sino para entrar en una asociación con la comunidad judía para que más jóvenes mexicanos aprovechen de este gran programa.
With Diario Judío and all our media, you know we are your partners and you can work with us whatever you want, and we will be delighted to be part of this project.
Gracias.
Thank you. Gracias.